Are you considering hiring a digital marketing agency? Well, on today's episode, I'll be delivering insights and tips from the inside so your organization can properly vet and ensure a successful agency partnership. So please don't tell other agency owners I'm doing this, right? But as an agency owner, I wanted to just share with you 9 insider questions you should just definitely be asking when hiring a digital agency. And as an agency owner, I respect when we are asked these questions. So let's get into it. Now, as an agency owner, I'm obviously biased, but when you hire the right agency partner, it can really be a game changer for your growth and revenue. If you're ready to grow and you're ready to scale, bringing in experts who live and breathe the key traction channels your organization needs to capitalize on can just really make a ton of sense, right? Take a basketball, right? Basketball for me has an ROI of $0. I'm truly just terrible at basketball. You can ask my friends. I used to do granny shots from the free throw line just to be funny. However, a basketball for Michael Jordan has netted the GOAT almost $2 billion, right? And so if you're looking to capitalize on digital channels like Google Ads or Facebook and Instagram ads, but you're not a practitioner, of course, you might just be losing time and money. But if you bring in strong players that can drive ROI, that can certainly just be a different story. So, hiring the wrong digital agency partner can definitely cost your organization time and money. And not all agencies are created equal, that I promise. So with that, let's dive into things you should look out for and key questions to ask your potential digital agencies you're considering hiring and making a part of your team. First, ask upfront if the digital agency is comfortable helping set up requested reference checks. This is almost your truth serum. I like asking this, before we sign a contract. We always want to ask our partners if we can talk to some of their clients. Are you comfortable with that? And you're just going to get clear answers when you really start to connect with this agency. And I definitely recommend talking to some of their customers. Another question I like to ask is, what makes your company different from other digital agencies? A great agency will understand its strengths and weaknesses, and this is a solid question to just better understand this company's value proposition and this company's competitive advantage. Next, for nonprofits looking for Google Ad Grant support, be sure to ask, is your digital agency a Google Ad Grant certified partner? This is a big one. It's something Google rolled out in the past year, and it can really ensure that Google has vetted this agency and they are really good at Google Ad Grants. Next, be sure to ask, how often is your team in communication? It's important to really align on required reporting and communication cadence in advance and set those expectations up front. From there, I like to ask, what is your point of view on transparency? Personally, I believe you should have full access to all digital platforms and assets, and really just want to understand, we like to create a candid relationship with our partners, and you want an agency to share when things are both going well, but also when they're not, and to be transparent. Next, be sure to ask, which case studies do they have that are most relevant for your organization? Don't just settle for their biggest case study. Ask and really insist on case studies that are just very relevant to your mission. This way, it's a much better leading indicator if they can specifically help your organization grow on the digital front. What do you need from our team to be incredibly successful? This question is designed to ensure you get the fastest results possible from your agency and really give them an opportunity to put everything they need from you out on the table to drive the results you're looking for. Next, another question I like to ask is, what happens if we want to end the engagement? How do you handle client offboarding? This question is often overlooked, but just really important for you and your team to know and to just be aligned on. Do you offer audits or strategy plans prior to signing the contract? Each agency has different levels of engagement here, but at times, many agencies will dive deep into accounts and share those findings, which can really help you better understand, 1, their level of expertise, and 2, really, what is that initial approach and strategy to get you the results you're looking for? So I hope these insider tips were insightful as you really consider exploring bringing on just the perfect digital agency partner fit. Again, I highly recommend you're vetting references, get deep into some of these questions, but also, think about your unique needs and go into those meetings prepared with questions that are just really relevant for your organization and what you're trying to accomplish. Let me know if you have any other questions we missed. If you like this type of content as you look to continue to grow your organization, be sure as always, slam that subscribe button so you kind of get our next content, and we'll see you next time.